everyone. I am back again with another live yoga class from home. We will wait a minute or two and get some people live on here. Hello, if you would let me know that you can see me and hear me, that would be great. That way I know this is working. You just type in the comments. You can see me and hear me. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you for joining. I miss you at the Y. I miss everybody at the Y. If you just let me know you can see me and hear me, that would be great. Hi, Lori. Missing everybody at all the Ys right now. Excellent. And you can hear me too, right? I'm using a different mic, so I want to make sure it's working. And if you don't have water, go grab water. Grab any props that you might want during this. We're just going to do a nice slow flow today. All right, we'll give it just another minute. I'm going to move my mic over here. While we wait for a few more people to join us, you can go ahead and get started. We're going to start in child's pose. I think everyone, at least most people, know this one already. Knees are wide or together. You choose arms extended out in front of you. And just notice your breath here. Just going to hang out here for a minute or so. Let another few people join us. Enjoying your child's pose, letting the day begin to slip away. Going back to your breath. So remember, as we move through the different postures, remember to listen to your body. Do as little or as much as you want. This is your practice. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. Back off. Do something else or just lay on the floor. Always listen to your body. So go ahead and take a few more deep breaths here. Noticing how that breath feels in your body. And then go ahead and come up onto your hands and your knees. Starting here on those hands and knees. Inhale, and just exhale here. And then on your next inhale, let your belly come down towards the floor and your gaze go up towards the ceiling. And then exhale to your cat, rounding your back, tucking your chin in. Inhaling back to your cow. And then exhaling to your cat, just warming up your spine a little bit. Inhale to your cow and exhale to cat. One more time. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Inhale, come back to your flat back. And then on your exhale, lower your upper body all the way down to the floor. Hands underneath your shoulders, elbows by your side. Inhale as you lift up to your cobra. So maybe your elbows are bent, you're only coming up a little bit. Maybe you're coming up all the way. It's totally up to you. See if the shoulders are all the way up to your ears. See if you can let them come down a little. And then exhale, take your hips back, find child's pose. Right back where you started. Inhale to your tabletop. And then exhale, lower your upper body all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale to child's pose. Let's do that again. Inhale to tabletop. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to cobra. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale to tabletop last time. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to cobra. And then this time, exhale, lift your hips up, find down dog. So maybe your knees are bent a little bit, maybe they're straighter, but you're pushing back on your hands, taking your hips up high. And begin to walk your heels up and down. Just loosen those legs. Then pause, take both heels really high. Come onto those toes. And release the heels down as far as you can. On your next exhale, walk your feet forward to your forward fold. Now maybe legs are bent here, maybe they're straighter. Again, it depends on your flexibility. Staying with that stillness in your forward fold, or maybe you add in some movement. Whatever works for you tonight. Just exploring your body, noticing where you have tension, tightness, stress. And then pause in the center and come up, find a flat back. So for most of us, we'll come up hands on those legs. If your hamstrings are really loose, maybe your hands are to the floor. But either way, find a flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. So let's open the side body a little bit. Inhale those arms back up. Bring your palms together. With those palms together, lifting through those fingertips, begin to lean over to the right side. Open the left side of the body. Deep breath. Come back to the center and switch sides. Opening the opposite side. Noticing if it feels different. Noticing if it feels the same. Come back to the center. Palms are still together. Lift through those fingertips again and then lean back. Open the front of the body. Inhale as you come back up. On your exhale, swan dive. Come into that forward fold again. Inhale, come up, find your flat back. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to the heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. This time, exhale, find your chair, letting your hips sink back. So remember, arms can always reach up. You can open them to the side. You can have prayer hands. Whatever works for your shoulders tonight. Remember, it's your workout. It's your time. Inhale up. Palms come back together. Exhale, lean back, open the front of the body. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, inhale, step back, find plank, top of a push-up. So remember, you can always put a knee or two down if you need to. Notice your breath here. On your next exhale, slowly lower all the way to the floor. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale, down dog. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Check in with your down dog. Notice where you feel it now. On your next exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive, come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. Inhale up. Palms together, exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. On your exhale, release all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. Exhale, down dog. Again, pausing for a few breaths, checking in, noticing how you feel now. Noticing if anything is shifting as your body gets warmer. On your exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to the heart. Let's do that one more time. Inhale your arms up. Palms together. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Couple of breaths again. On your exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to your chair. Couple of breaths. Remember, grab water anytime you need it. Inhale up. Palms together, exhale back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. On your exhale, all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale, down dog. This time you're going to lift that right leg behind you. Try to keep your hips even to the floor. Your weight is even between those hands. On your exhale, bring that foot forward. You're coming into a low lunge. Now to start, you can have that back knee lifted, or you can lower it down to the floor. Now go ahead and let that back knee come down if it's still up. From here, arms are reaching up. Hips are coming forward a bit. Shoulders are lifting. Free those shoulders. Reach through the fingertips. And then let the hands come behind you. Clasp those hands together and lean back. Open the front of the body. Open your heart. Release your hands. Let them come to the floor. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. And then exhale, down dog. Go ahead and lift the left leg. Again, try to keep those hips even with the floor. On your exhale, bring that foot forward. Low lunge, opposite side. Release the back knee down. Take your arms, reach them up. Hips come forward just a bit. So we hold a lot of stress in those hips. Let's open them up, let a little bit go. Bring those hands behind you, clasping them together, leaning back, opening the front of the body again. Release your hands down to the floor. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale, down dog. Inhale, pause. On your exhale, hop or step forward. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to the heart. So from here, we're going to step out wide on your mat. So I'm going to step out wide to the right first. Let those feet be really wide, so they're wider than your hips. And then when you're ready, arms reach out to the side, hinge forward from your hips. Come into that wide leg forward fold. Now if your hands aren't touching the floor, it's okay. You can use a block. You can place that block. You can use a book. Whatever you have handy to lift yourself up. But if you can reach the floor, that works too. Just let your upper body hang. Notice if you feel anything in the neck. Maybe shake your head a little, yes or no. And then let's add a little twisting. So place your right hand directly beneath your nose on the floor. Lift that left arm, reach it towards the ceiling. So you're twisting through the spine. Keep both legs as straight as you can. And then release that left hand down. We're switching sides. So left hand is right beneath you, right arm is reaching up, twisting in the opposite direction. Release that right hand back down. Now if you've turned out to the right like me, rotate your left foot towards the top of your mat and walk your hands over to the top as well. So you're releasing over top of that front leg, letting the leg be straight. Noticing what you feel and where you feel it here. And from here, bending that front knee, you're going to lift the back leg as high as you can, a little standing split. And if you want to check your balance, you can always lift one hand or even two and grab that bottom ankle. Remember, these are all options. Do what works for you tonight. Release that right leg all the way down your back in your forward fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Come all the way up. Exhale to the heart. And let's switch sides. So step out in the opposite direction. Again, nice wide stance. Let those toes turn in a little bit closer than your heels. When you're ready, arms reach out. Hinge forward from those hips. Wide leg forward fold again. Using a block if you need to. Noticing what feels the same on this side and what feels different. Now from here, keep your legs right how they are. Walk just your hands over to the right side, reaching for your ankle, your calf, your foot, a block, whatever you can reach. And then walk your hands all the way over to the left side. Noticing if it's easier or harder on this side. Come back to the center. And from here, find a way to find a flat back. So lift up as high as you need to. Flat back. Both legs straight. Release back down. And then rotate your right foot towards the top of your mat. Walking your hands over to that side so you're releasing over top of the right leg. Try to keep that front leg as straight as you can. Go ahead and bend that front knee, lift your back leg, coming into that standing split again. Now you can keep both hands down. You can take one hand to your ankle. You can take both hands to your ankle. You can test that balance. Release the left leg down, coming into that forward fold again. On your inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to the heart. Inhale your arms back up. Exhale, swan dive. Right back to that forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step back to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale to your cobra. And then exhale to child's pose. Take your hips back to your heels again. It's where you started class. Pausing for a few breaths here. Inhale back to your tabletop. And then exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Extend your arms all the way out in front of you so you're laying on your belly. Lift your right arm and left leg. Keep your gaze down to the floor. It's much kinder to your neck. Release those two down. And let's switch sides. Left arm, right leg. Release those two down. Now lift both arms and both legs. Heels close, gaze down. Release everything down. Take your arms, reach them out to the sides. And again, lift both arms and both legs. Heels close, gaze down. Release back down. Take your hands, reach them back by your sides, palms to the floor. One more time, lift both arms and both legs, heels close. Release back down. Take your hands, just make a pillow with your hands and rest on those hands for a moment. And then hands come underneath your shoulders. Go ahead and lift on up. You're going to come all the way up onto your knees. We're going to practice camel, a little half camel and then full camel. So starting with your half camel. Now if this is getting to your feet is too hard, if you have a block handy, it can be really helpful to have the block. If you don't have a block, you can stay with your hands behind you, or you can reach for whatever you have handy in your home. But we're going to start with half camel. So taking your right hand to your right heel block, or whatever you're reaching for. Left arm is reaching up and over. Opening the front and the side all at once. Let those hips push forward. Drop your head back if it feels right. Go ahead and come back to the center. And let's switch sides. So left hand to your heel block or whatever you're reaching for. Right arm reaching up and over. Again, hips pushing forward. Nice deep breath. Come back to the center. Now for full camel, we'll start with just by making your hands into fists and placing those fists in your lower back. Draw your elbows toward one another as much as you can. And then begin to lean back over top of those fists. Now you can simply stay here, or you can take your hands to your heels or blocks or whatever you're reaching for. Again, your head can drop if it's comfortable. Opening the heart, opening the belly. Couple more breaths. And slowly release out of this, coming all the way to your child's pose. Nice and slow. Go ahead and lift all the way up to downward facing dog. Lift the right leg behind you. This time you're opening the hips, so bend the knee. Stack those hips. Maybe look under the left shoulder and see if you can find that right foot. On your exhale, bring the knee forward. Come into pigeon. So centering your weight between your hips. Releasing your upper body down. Now if there's any pain in that front knee, go ahead and come out of this. You can lay on your back. Resting your head on your hands, on a block, pillow, whatever is handy. This is going to be a longer hold. Make sure you can be comfortable. If you have a blanket handy, you can always use that under your head. You can also use it to support your hip. Taking this time to just notice what's happening inside of you. Your thoughts, your emotions, your body. Checking in. Almost done. A little bit longer. Take one more deep breath here. Slowly step back to your down dog. Push back on those hands. Take those hips high. And And then let's lift the left leg, opening the hip for a moment. Again, you can look under your shoulder, under the right shoulder this time. See if you can spot that left foot. On your exhale, bring the knee forward. Pigeon on the opposite side. Again, centering your weight between your hips, letting your upper body release down, using anything for support that you have if you need it. And again, if there's any pain in that front knee, just go ahead and lay on your back and rest for a moment. Skip this. Checking in with this side, noticing what's here, noticing if it's the same, noticing if it's different. There's about a minute more here. Notice if your mind is trying to get involved. Any thoughts that are coming in. Maybe it's saying, don't do this. Maybe it's saying, do more. Just notice. You don't have to change. Nothing else to do. Just awareness. Slowly step back to your down dog one more time. On your exhale, walk your feet forward, coming back to that forward fold one last time. On your inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale to the heart. So let's practice a little bit of balance. We did a little bit with the standing split. Let's do a little bit more. So start with your right foot as your base. Spread out those toes. Lift your left foot. Just get it off of the floor. It doesn't have to be high. Arms wherever you'd like them to be. Of course, you can always hold on to a wall if you need to. When you're set, close your eyes and notice your balance right now. And yes, I know it's harder when your eyes are closed. It's kind of the point, making you work your brain a little bit differently, making your body work a little differently. And then let's switch sides. Spread out those left toes. Lift up the right foot. When you're set, close your eyes. And notice balance on this side. Notice if it's easier. Notice if it's harder. Again, it's awareness. Go ahead and release that foot back down. One more balance pose. Let that right foot be your base again. Spread out those toes. Take your right arm, reach it up towards the ceiling. Left hand is reaching back for that left foot. Now maybe you stay right here. Or maybe you hinge forward from your hips. Either way, find something in front of you that's not focusing. You get to use your eyesight this time. Find something that's not focusing, or not moving rather, focus on it. And stay there just a breath or two longer. And then go ahead and release down, and we'll switch sides. Spread out the left toes. Take your left arm, reach it straight up. Right hand is reaching back for the right foot. I know that your balance is not always the same. Sometimes it's really easy. Sometimes it's really hard. So remember, you can stay right here or you can hinge forward. Again, finding something to focus on. Keep your gaze steady. And make it yours. Go deeper or do less. Slowly release out of this. Wiggle out those legs. Let those feet be about mat width apart. Turn your toes out. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, come down to your squat. Try to keep those heels on the floor. Lengthen your spine. Let those hips sink. And go ahead and release all the way down. Come all the way on to your back for a moment. Take your feet overhead for a little happy baby. So hands are to the bottom of your feet, drawing the knees towards your shoulders and tailbone towards the floor. And then we're changing this right into half happy baby. So right leg stays where it is. Let the left leg go all the way out. See if you can lay that left leg flat on the floor. Draw the left leg in. And extend the right leg all the way out. Again, see if you can lay it flat on the floor. Draw the leg back in. Hug both knees into your chest. Give a little rock side to side. And then we'll take just a moment to twist. So take both knees over to the right side. Stack your hips and let that left arm and left shoulder come back towards the floor. Twisting your spine. The twists are really good for digestion. And if you're in the house and eating extra, do some twists. Help that food move on through. Go ahead and come back to the center. And we're switching sides. Take those knees over to the left. Stack your hips. And then let that right shoulder, right arm come back towards the floor. Come back to the center. Now from here, draw both knees into your chest. Hug them in nice and close. You can lift your head and shoulders. Make yourself into a tight ball. Maybe rock a little bit. Massage your back. And then lay all the way back on the floor. Now I'm going to show Shavasana, but if you have a wall handy and you'd like to go into legs up the wall and you know that pose, feel free. It's a really nice way to end. So letting your feet for Shavasana be about mat width apart. Wiggle those hips, get them even or as even as you can. Arms, maybe take them overhead, maybe reach them straight out to the side, but a little space between your arms and your body. Closing your eyes. And just taking this time to be. You have nowhere else to go. Nothing else to do. Take this time to just be. And I'm going to be quiet and let you enjoy your Shavasana. When you hear the chimes, I'll bring you back out of it. Draw your knees in and just roll over to your side. Pause there. And just be for a little bit longer. This is a transition that we often rush through, but practice just being. Nothing else to do right here. And then go ahead and rise on up to seated. And sit on something. I'm sitting on a meditation cushion. Sit on a block, a blanket, a pillow, whatever you might have handy. But lift those hips up just a little bit. Let your hands rest in your lap somewhere. Sit tall through your spine. And just close your eyes. Again, nothing else to do. Just be here. And notice your breath. Right here, right now. Be with that inhale. And be with your exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Feel the breath as it comes into your body, filling up your lungs. And as you exhale, feel those lungs pushing the air back out of your body, letting everything go. Simple as that. Inhale and exhale. Stay with it just a bit longer. Take a deep breath in. And with the exhale, release any stress that you might be feeling. Take a deep breath in. And with the exhale, let go of any anxiety that you have. Take one more deep breath in. And with the exhale, let everything go. Bring your hands to your heart, palms together. May you laugh more, may you rest more, and may you judge less. Thank you so much for being here with me tonight. I really enjoy practicing with you. Have a safe, a healthy, and a wonderful evening. Namaste. I will stay on here for just another minute or two and answer if anybody has any questions for me. This is a donation-based class. I'll put my Venmo account in the comments, so any donations are appreciated. And I'm also offering a 15-minute talk, if 15 minutes of my time, if anybody is in need of someone to listen. I know there's a lot going on right now. A lot of things are changing. A lot of things are just really uncertain right now. So if you just need someone to listen to you, give me, message me, private message me. You can reach me at my email. It's Becky@BeckyWatsonYoga.com. And I'm here to listen. If you have any comments, go ahead and put them in the box. And I will be back here on You're welcome, Lori. Thanks for joining me. I will be back here Thursday. It's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock will be the normal time. I did have something else I have to do tonight at 6:45, so I had to go a little earlier tonight. But yeah, I'll be back here Thursday night at 6. We'll do some yin and just take our time with it. So have a wonderful evening, and I hope I will see you back here on Thursday. Have a great night. Bye.